flesh than even birds.
Okay.
Oh, the joy of those days I saw in his eyes. The game.
Dude.
And man. And then
Oh my god.
humans rose among.
Episode 11 of Season 1 of Netflix's The Sandman. I never thought I'd be saying that. DC Nation, welcome back. Yeah, guys, you heard me correctly. Today, I'm checking out Episode 11 of Sandman. Netflix released a bonus episode. And even better, this bonus episode is not just one story, but two stories. The episode's titled A Dream of a Thousand Cats / Calliope. So, two stories. I'm very interested to see what these stories are about, and if this episode will be like an epilogue to season 1, or will it just be standalone, like just two separate stories that don't really connect at all. They'll be like episode 6, where we had Dream interact with Death for half the episode, and then we had Dream and Hob gaddling for the second half. And honestly, episode 6 was my favorite episode of the entire season, so if this episode has that same formats, then I'm down. Like, that sounds great, and this episode might be one of the best. Like, it has potential. So yeah, guys, with all that out of the way, it's time to get into the bonus episode of Netflix's The Sandman. This video provides 2 to 3 minutes of reaction and review at the end. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment for my full episode reaction, free of charge. The Sandman, A Dream of a Thousand Cats. This first story will be in animation, the second story is in live action. And dude, this animation...
I'll be right there, love.
Animation looks so realistic and crisp, but like, it looks good. Wait, so she wants to destroy humanity, basically. Bro, whoa. Oh, this is the dreaming. This is the...
Why have
Bro.
you come here, little cat?
I am here.
Is that...
Are you?
Oh, snap.
A walker in dark places. A
This
dead
is
crow
cool.
standing here for revelation. I want to know.
Dude, the
Why could they take
skulls
my children?
dream as the
Why
cats.
do we live as we do?
So cool.
I don't understand.
Look into my eyes.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
And in his eyes, I saw everything. Oh, the joy of those days I saw in his eyes. The game.
Dude.
And man. And then
Oh my god.
humans rose amongst them. Inspired by a dream he told them.
Dreams shape the world.
Oh. Dude, alright. Let's pause that here. Alright, so the next story is Calliope, right? And before we get on to that story, we still got 45 minutes to go, so that was a pretty short story. Like that one with 1,000 cats, it was just kind of like just the runtime of an animated episode. Like, if you think of animated episodes, they're usually like 22 minutes. This one was about, I don't even think 22 minutes, like maybe 18 minutes, like very short, but it packed a punch. Really good story about cats dreaming about ruling over humans, being in paradise, just hitting the humans up and then eating them. Like that final shot at the end of the cat biting down, that's really good. And just the vivid imagery and the animation this episode was all top notch. And how Dream was involved, him being like the big cat, the king of cats, and explain the superiority of all the cats to our main character, this one cat that she had 4 baby cats that were killed, drowned by her owners. Like, it was a very sad story, and how this whole story like was paced, set up, and how it ended Very well done. I'm going to give this story a Dream of a Thousand Cats, a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it. But yeah, now it's time to get to Calliope.
Try not to be discouraged when it is difficult.
Dude, this is the same guy, Rip Hunter from Legends of Tomorrow. My God, Arthur Darville, right? Or who's this girl?
Oh, don't forget the assignment, the same...
I think his name is Arthur Darville. I may have that wrong, but he played Rip Hunter. He was one of my favorite characters from DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Such a good actor. Let's see what he's got on this story. Yo, this is about to get wild. This is just sadistic now. Oh my God. Oh my. That's what I was waiting for. A dream. Just watching. He's going insane.
Who transforms into a wolf at full moon.
Dude. Arthur Darville, like, this actor is doing a great job with this role. Oh my gosh, dude, just the suspense that was leading up there. So good.
Finally talk about our son. And grieve him properly.
One day. Perhaps.
One day. Not now.
Thank you, Moneros. I will not forget this. Fare you well.
Him just standing there, is he not gonna... Fortune be with you. Okay. This is compelling. She's free. That's nice. Like, I got chills, man. Like, it's such a good story. It built up. It took some time, but the payoff was there. Okay. That wraps it up. What an episode, man. Like, for real. Great episode. Really compelling. I enjoyed the heck out of it. But yeah, guys, getting to the review part of this video, I want to just say how this episode was really good. It did feel like an epilogue for this entire season. Definitely an epilogue, just wrapping things up. And these two stories, A Dream of a Thousand Cats and Calliope, are two short stories from Volume 3 of Sandman, A Dream Country. So yeah, you have Volume 1, Preludes and Nocturnes, which we had just the first 5 episodes of Season 1. Then Episode 6, we had issue number 8, which was Dream and Death, and the Sound of Her Wings, that's what it's called. And then they also put in issue number 13, I think it's called Men of Fortune, which that is the one where Dream meets his friend, Hob Gadling, or Robert Gadling. I think I pronounced that last name wrong, but whatever. But both stories of Death and Hob are really good, and I loved how they combined those two stories for episode 6, the best episode of the show. Now from there, we had episodes 7 through 10, it was A Doll's House, Volume 2. And guys, I want to talk about how Neil Gaiman thinks for a second. In an interview, he revealed that, okay, he did Volume 1, Preludes and Nocturnes. And originally, he thought Sandman was going to get canceled, because back when Vertigo was basically beginning in a way, it was like, alright, we'll try something out, but it'll probably get canceled after the first volume, so let's write a story that is complete. You have a story about Dream King, who is trying to get all of his tools, get powerful again, and stop a mortal, a human, John D, from taking these tools too far, taking the ruby and really messing with humanity. And you get to see Dream interact with one of his siblings, the Endless Death. So that's the first 8 issues. Preludes and Nocturnes. Then we got Doll's House, and Neil Gaiman in the interview, he says like, okay, I was thinking about going straight to Seasons of Mist, which is Volume 4. Which, in Seasons of Mist, you see Dream return to Hell to rescue his old lover, Nada. And we actually saw Nada in episode 4 of this season. It was the lover that he imprisoned. Basically, Nada, she wronged Dream, and Dream damned her to hell. And in Seasons of Mist, Dream talks with his other siblings, the Endless, and they're like, hey, that was kind of injustice. Like, you should not did that. Go save her. Dream goes to hell, tries to save Nada, but obviously there's tension, there's conflict with Lucifer and all the generals in hell, and yeah, that whole volume, Seasons of Mist, is really cool. In episode 4, when Dream leaves and Lucifer is like, I will destroy you one day, that is Seasons of Mist. That is that one day. Like, all that happens in that one. Now, Neil Gaiman, he could have went Preludes and Nocturnes and then Seasons of Mist. Like, that would have been canonically, right? It would have went in order. Alright, we introduce hell, and then Dream goes to hell. Like, yeah, that'd been cool. But instead, Neil Gaiman was like, nah, I don't want to do it canonically. Like, that's too much like other superhero comics. It's too typical. Like, it just goes, it's not really interesting. He wants something that was true literature. He really wanted to make something literature. And that's actually what he said. And that's why I did A Doll's House, something totally different that has Rose Walker, a dream vortex. We got Hector Hall, who is actually the Sandman. It's not Jed. There was actually a few changes. I reread A Doll House. Well, I didn't fully read A Doll's House before I watched the show. I read part of it. I think I read up to Collectors, but for some reason I stopped. But I read the whole thing after I watched the show, actually like a week ago, right? And just seeing the differences, it's interesting. And especially like, okay, we got the 3 Nightmares, Corinthian, we got Fiddler's Green, who's Gilbert, right? That reveal. But in the comic, we got Glob and I forgot the other one. There's like these 2 creatures that really look like nightmares, and they make a dreaming for Jed, and I actually find that more interesting. And we got Hector Hall in there, and there's one moment in A Doll's House where Dream shows up, and he just laughs at Hector Hall. He's like, man, I love humanity. Because Hector Hall is like, I am the Sandman. He's your, like, if you think of like a Golden Age hero, that's how he acts. But Dream is like, nah, I'm the Sandman, I'm Morpheus, Dream of the Endless. So yeah, there's certain scenes that were not put in the show that would have been pretty cool, but I still liked how they did it. Now, wrapping up the season, we had like, okay, Lucifer now about to go to war with the Dreaming. Like, Lucifer is going to go to war with Morpheus, and that's interesting, but I was a little worried. Like, I was like, okay, in the comic, it doesn't go straight to Seasons of Mist. Like, we have some time. Like, I kind of like that. Like, when you read the comic and then you get to Seasons of Mist, it hits a lot harder instead of, okay, Dream just saw Lucifer like a couple issues ago and now they're gonna fight. Like, I hope that's not how they'll do it. That's probably not how they'll do it. Like, they'll probably go into Seasons of Mist in like the latter half of season 2. If we get season 2, I really hope we get season 2, because right now Sandman has not been renewed. It did good on viewership, but not good enough, I guess. And this bonus episode makes me worried even more, because I kind of feel like, okay, they released a bonus episode and that's like, alright, that's all you get. Like, here's a bonus episode, make you fans happy, and that's it. Which would really suck because there's so much set up. Now guys, when I was watching this bonus episode, we got the first A Dream of a Thousand Cats, which is issue number 18, the second issue in volume 3 of Neil Gaiman's Sandman, A Dream Country. And I like how they made that story and they transferred into animation. Instead of doing live action, we did animation, and it worked really well. Like, the story was very fast, it was only like 16 minutes, short story, and I loved it. It was well done. And just how Dream was like a huge cat and stuff, like his appearance and the voice acting was really good. Now, for the second story, Calliope, that is actually issue number 17, the first story in volume 3 of Sandman, A Dream Country. And they actually almost do, you can see many parallels. Like, they take straight from the comic with this one. And I really like that they got Rip Hunter, Arthur Dorvoil, I think I pronounced his last name wrong, but Arthur, you know, the same guy who played Rip Hunter in Legends of Tomorrow. He plays our writer character, Richard Maddock, in this episode, and just him imprisoning the muse, Calliope, in the dream, trying to save her. And I kind of mixed it up a little bit. I thought that Calliope was Nada. I thought she was the one that was in hell, but turns out Dream, he just has a lot of problems with women, like them betraying him, and then him damning them somewhere, like banishing them, and then later on, he just gets back together with them and it's like, hey, it's all good, like, I'll help you out, it's like, whatever you wish. Like, that's just Dream's character. Now, going into Season 2, because I love this bonus episode, it was really good, and I'll give a rating in a second, but going into Season 2, we still got 2 more stories in Volume 3, A Dream Country. We still got 2 more stories of Volume 3, A Dream Country. We got issue number 19, which is actually a story of Dream helping out Shakespeare. And that story is set up in episode 6 with like the Hob story, right? Dream and Hob, and we have a quick scene where Shakespeare shows up. Yeah, that set up a separate story, and they could easily have that as like a whole episode. We also got another short story, which is issue number 20, but then after that, issue number 21 to 28, we got Seasons of Mist. And then after that, we have A Game for You. So we got 2 volumes of solid stories that could definitely fill Season 2. I really hope we get Season 2 of Sandman. I love this first season. This bonus episode was really well done. And yeah, I'm going to give episode 11, A Dream of a Thousand Cats / Calliope, a 9.5 out of 10. It's an epilogue, a really good one at that, and I highly recommend it. Now guys, tell me your thoughts on this episode down below. What do you think about Netflix's The Sandman overall? I really gave my overall thoughts on it here. I had time to think about it, to reread some of the source material, but now I want to know your guys' thoughts. Reread some of the source material if you want to, and comment down below the differences you see. What are your theories for Season 2? Where could this story go? And should Netflix renew Sandman? Yes. Like, they better renew it. Like, we gotta get Season 2. But yeah, guys, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. New channel, make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my next The Sandman video. Hopefully, I'll be doing another Sandman video in like a year or 2 from now. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.